thus far. Congressman Gottheimer, this just are we playing politics all over again? I know you guys are trying to be the good guys here, but there's something else happening.
The whole thing's incredulous. I mean, and we worked for months, as you know, Democrats and Republicans, not just in the House, but in the Senate. We got to an agreement. The president's representatives, including the Secretary of Treasury, was at the table. We all agreed to this and voted in the House and the Senate overwhelmingly with support from both sides. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, the president decides to hold this hostage. It makes no sense. He's trying to undermine the very piece of legislation that he helped craft. And what makes very little sense is that you're talking about on Christmas Eve here, where tomorrow, on Saturday, 14 million Americans who are unemployment will fall off the rolls. People will be evicted from their homes. We have so many small businesses, who are on the verge of going out. This is a second round of PPP loans to help them. This includes resources to get the vaccine out, to distribute that at a critical time. So this is an emergency pandemic relief package with the country in a really, really tough time. And to do this and to veto this makes no sense to me.
But explain this to me real quick, and then I want to get to Congressman Reed. Should Pelosi be pushing the $2,000 price tag now?
Well, the president has said, listen, the direct checks to people, which is critical, something that Tom and I have supported. From my perspective, if they want to add more to make the president happy, I've always been for giving out more resources to be helpful to people right now who are in a tough time. So if we can help with that, terrific. But keep in mind, we worked so hard to bring this package together to get Democrats and Republicans on board. So I think we should pass this piece. We should get this piece of legislation signed, and then we should add more to it. And I'm happy we're introducing that today. And if the president signs it, that's terrific. But it doesn't make sense to blow the whole thing up and hurt people and undermine all the other pieces of this legislation, which are so critical.
Right. Congressman Reed, will Republicans go along with $2,000? And if they don't, what happens?
Well, that's exactly why going to the floor today by the Speaker, it only takes care of one piece of the equation from the president's objection, and it has to deal with the other side of the bill, which deals with the spending and the foreign aid lines and all that. That's why, this whole process, I think everyone agrees, and that's why we in the Problem Solvers Caucus are fundamentally trying to change Washington, D.C. to start working for the American people. Don't wait till these deadlines. Don't wait to put these massive bills together. Totally, I think there's broad agreement that we shouldn't do it this way, but we are where we are. So what we should be doing is focusing on where we agree. $900 billion of corona emergency relief, like Josh just articulated, needs to go out to the people today. We all agree on that. We worked on that. We found common ground. The idea of increasing the checks, we can potentially deal with that later. But I will just tell you right now, let's do what we can agree upon. Let's get this bill done. And I tell you, we're working around the clock since we got this curveball thrown against us here in the last 24 hours to get it done.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.